Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our webinar titled Explore CSUF Titan Recreation. While we would have loved to host you all in person, we have been working diligently with our campus partners to bring you a virtual Explore CSUF series, which we hope will provide you with many resources and information to help prepare you for your new and exciting journey at Cal State Fullerton. Before we start today's presentation, we'd like to do some introductions. So first I'll introduce myself. My name is Nicole Tefangchen. I'm an outreach and recruitment counselor at Cal State Fullerton. And today's presentation will be led by our Titan Recreation Center staff. And I'll go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
Good morning. My name is Aaron Tapper. I'm the Director of Titan Recreation here at Cal State Fullerton. I've been here for 3 years, but have been on campus for 15 years.
Hi, my name is Cindy Ochoa. I'm the Member Services Coordinator at the Student Recreation Center.
Hello, I'm Allison Whitwer, and I'm the Safety and Aquatics Coordinator for Titan Recreation. Welcome, everyone.
Hi, my name is Michael Brown. I am the Outdoor Adventures and Rockwall Coordinator with the Rec Center.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Marcus St. Fard. I am the Associate Director of Programs.
Great. I think we have everybody, right? And so throughout this presentation, we'll be here to help answer your questions in a Q&A feature of this webinar. So you'll see that down below your screen. And so without further ado, we'll turn it over to our presenters and enjoy the webinar. Thank you.
Good morning. So thank you again for coming virtually to this new way. This is very different for Titan Rec staff, who is usually outside, not trapped in a computer screen. But we'll kick it off with a cool video that we put together, and then we'll come back and teach you everything you all need to know and get excited about the Student Rec Center and Titan Recreation overall as an entire program. So now I know you are all fired up and want to get away from your screen, but we'll hold your attention for about an hour so we can answer any questions you have. There, as she mentioned, there is a question and answer box, but each of our staff members who you met a couple minutes ago will kind of go through their area and really introduce you to who we are, what we're all about. I will give you a kind of brief overview. So Titan Recreation is part of Associated Students, which is an auxiliary on campus. I won't, excuse me, bore you with the details, but we're part of where the student government is, the Titan Student Union. There's also a children's center. And so we cover, we add a benefit to the students that's kind of out of the classroom. So we're kind of that co-curricular, and we like to tell ourselves we're the place you're gonna unwind and relax and take off the stress from being in college. So that's a little bit about us. We have a mission, and our mission really is to provide innovative recreational opportunities to inspire the development and well-being of the student and campus community. We are all about students. So ASI is a student fee program. All of Titan Rec is run by student fees that are part of your tuition. And we are here to serve you as students in any way that we can. Through all of our different programs you'll see today. Some people think of a gym or a rec center as a weight room. That is one of our smallest areas that we have, for good and for bad. But we are way more than just that. We are trying to have the vision to provide impactful participation and recreation by all. So that's really where we strive every single day. We really want to give you that outlet and make a positive impact on students and let them have the ability to do whatever they need to do outside of the classroom through all of our different programs. So like I said, thanks for joining us. We'll dive into our programs a little bit. I'm going to first kick it over to Sydney, our Member Services Coordinator, who will talk about a little bit of our building operations, some of our stuff. I won't take all our thunder. So Sydney, I'll kick it over to you.
Thanks, Aaron. Hi, my name is Sydney Ochoa again, and I'm the Member Services Coordinator. So to go over a quick bit of our operating hours. During the spring and fall semester, we are open Monday through Friday from 6 to midnight, Friday from 6 to 10, and Saturday and Sunday 8 to 10. So we really offer a broad variety of hours for you to come in, get your workout, and so forth. During any type of breaks, like during around Thanksgiving time, during intersession in December, as well as summer, our hours are limited from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. as well. Also, a little bit about our memberships in general for you all. Your student membership is complimentary. It's paid through your campus union fee upon tuition. You have access to all the areas of the Student Rec Center, which include the pool, the rock wall, the different group fitness classes, things like that. You also have the option to have either a spouse, a partner, your parent, or a sibling to also have a membership as well. And we're going to show a quick little video about our Fusion app, which is how you access the facility in general. So a little bit about the Fusion app itself. When you walk into the facility, you're able to scan in through the barcode, which you have access to through the app. Through the app as well, you're able to sign your different waivers, view different class schedules, and receive any instant notifications about whether a class was canceled, whether or not we are doing something different in the facility, an event's coming up, things like that. So you really have all access through the actual app itself. And you can get that on the Google Play Store or the Apple Store as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to Allison, our aquatics coordinator, and she's going to take it from there.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I want to talk to you a little bit about what we offer at the pool. So we have 2 lap lanes and a 25-yard pool. The pool is heated to at least 80 degrees every day. In the summer, when there's a lot of sun and it's hotter out, the water's really, really warm. Our pool is shallow. It's not over 4 feet. So if you're not a great swimmer and you just want to come enjoy the water, you can walk in the lanes or lounge by the pool. So nowhere is the pool over your head. We're completely Wi-Fi'd out there, so it's a great place to sit and study or just relax from a long day of classes. And we offer a lot of events at the pool, special events, parties, but one of our highlights at the beginning of the fall semester, the first 5 Fridays of the fall semester, we offer pool parties where we have food and games and prizes and music. And the last 5 Fridays of the spring semester, we do the same thing. We call those Fun Fridays. Each month we offer a special event at the pool. So we might have a dive-in movie where we offer food and games and a fantastic movie. We do events in February and March at night, bonfires, making s'mores. We'll do a slackline event at the pool along with our outdoor rec program where we give out cool prizes and let you walk on a slack line over the water. So all of these things are well documented. You can find information on our app and inside the building. And so don't think of the pool as just a place to come to swim, but to be able to do fun events, socialize with your friends, and get a good workout if you are a swimmer. A couple of other things that we offer free learn to snorkel classes. It's a 1-hour class where we'll teach you how to snorkel, use all the proper techniques, and maybe get ready for that spring break trip, right, to the beach. Those are scheduled once a month for about an hour. The other thing we have that goes on from fall semester all the way through the end of spring semester is something called the 100-mile swim. The young lady that you see there won the contest last year. So it's free to join. You just come out to the pool, you tell the lifeguard that you'd like to join the 100-mile swim, and then you tell us how many laps you swim every day. So we track all the laps for you. We give you a prize every 25 miles. And when you hit the 100-mile mark, you get a t-shirt. So it's a really cool thing, and it goes the whole semester. Plenty of time to get those miles in. And I think we've covered, and then we also have a swim meet once each semester. That's a free event to you. You just have to register at the front desk, sign up for the events you'd like to swim. And we normally do those events over at the kinesiology pool, which is an 8-lane, a little bit larger pool where we could conduct a meet a little bit better. But that's the only time we would use the kinesiology pool rather than our pool at the rec center. Okay? So at the end of the presentation, we'll have you guys ask any questions. I'll be here to answer anything you have that you'd like to learn about the pool. And thank you. And I believe I am turning this over to Michael at the Rockwall and Outdoor Adventures. Oh, Sydney, did you want me? I can talk about the Red Cross program as well.
No, we're going to go ahead and head on over to Marcus now.
Okay, perfect.
Marcus St. Fard, the Associate Director here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the fitness department. We currently have 2 floors where we offer cardio floor and our weight room floor, as well as paid instructional classes and free fitness classes, which I'll dive into sporadically here once we click onto the next subject. So our drop-in fitness classes are available throughout the entire week. There are free classes that you can participate in. All you'll need to be able to do is have the appropriate access to the facility, and then you'll go to one of our check-in desks and basically sign in to basically take that class. Those classes are offered various times throughout the day. So if you want to check your school schedule, figure out what's going on, every Monday we have a specific range of classes, and it changes throughout the entire week. So we're able to accommodate all the classes and students based on their school schedule. Virtual drop-in classes, which we are conducting currently right now due to COVID-19. As you can see, some of the classes that we currently have right now: abs, boot camp, yoga, stretching, Zumba, guts, butts, and thighs. Located below, you can register once you have access to our website. So you'll have titanrecreation.fullerton.edu. We are going to change the schedule throughout the summer, where we're going to add bar class and a HIIT training. So if that is something that you're also interested in, you'll be able to get access to that as well. Those will also be available and free for all our students. All right, you'll watch a quick little video on our F45. It's a functional training class that we normally offer throughout the semester. It is very new. This is a new program that we bought a year ago, and this is one of our popular programs that we have for all of our customers and members. It is $15. Thank you, Sydney, for that awesome video on what F45 is. It is a high intensity training, functional training circuit. We offer this at least 6 times a day. We're looking to also incorporate more times because it has become one of our more popular programs throughout the facility. You have up to 9 to 12 different rotational exercises. This is something that I would recommend everyone to be a part of. It allow you to release stress, build muscle, and also gain endurance. So definitely take advantage of this program. This is something, like I said, is one of our most popular programs in our facility. So dance, we also offer, like I said earlier in this message, that we offer instructional classes. A part of our instructional classes deal with dance, ballet, belly dancing, jazz, and hip hop. Also, we have jiu-jitsu and several different types of jiu-jitsu, which are martial arts classes that we have here that we offer during the evening times as well. These classes are not within your tuition. You will have to pay for them, but they are beneficial to you. We would like to offer you several different types of services where we include free classes as well as instructional classes. The instructional classes run up to 6 weeks per semester. So we have 2 sessions, a session 1 and a session 2. So if you're not able to get to your session 1 classes, you'll be able to get to your session 2 and conduct those particular classes. Personal training. We do offer personal training here. We do have our students, which are possibly in our kinesiology department, that are certified trainers that work for us. So what they do is allow us to have personal trainers successfully educate and demonstrate how to use exercise and achieve a goal. So if you are someone that don't understand how to use the weight room, or would like to achieve a goal, or basically want to learn how to use the facility, you can have that option where you can meet a trainer one-on-one and learn several different things. They'll also take you into, we don't talk much more about nutrition, but we do focus on the physical aspect. Thank you very much. That'll be all from me from the fitness department.
Thanks, Marcus. We're going to go ahead and hand it over to Michael for Jordan for intramurals.
All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Jordan Garcia. I am the intramural graduate assistant who operates our intramural sports program here at Titan Recreation. So if you don't know what intramural sports is, it's our on-campus recreational league that we offer, where you can compete against other members of the campus community, so other students, faculty members, alumni, or anybody who's really a member at Titan Recreation. And I'll be diving more into specifics about the different leagues and different sports that we offer. But the most important thing that I do want you to know is that everything I'm going to be talking about from here, it only costs $10 to participate in. So every season, you only have to pay this $10 participation fee once, and it gives you access to all of our leagues, all of our one-day tournaments, and all of our special events. Through these 6 sports that we offer regularly throughout the season, we do offer men's, women's, co-ed, and in some of them student groups leagues, which are exclusive for on-campus clubs and fraternities for all of you to compete in. And again, the $10 fee allows you to participate in each of these leagues. So let's say you want to play basketball and you want to be in a men's, co-ed, and a student group league. It only costs you $10 to participate in all of those different leagues. So it's a great deal, and it's very cost efficient for all of you to participate in. For the leagues that we do offer that are listed here on this slide, regular intramural hours are from Monday through Thursday nights from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. And we offer 6 different sports, which are flag football, soccer, ultimate frisbee, basketball, volleyball, and indoor soccer. Each of our sports runs an 8-week regular season where each team plays at least once a week. And we also run a 3-week playoffs after that to determine who our champion of the regular season is. At the end of the season, whoever our champion is, we recognize them by placing them onto our wall of fame inside the facility, and each player from that winning team also receives an intramural champion shirt. So aside from our regular season sports, we also offer different special programs throughout the season. And these are going to include things like single day tournaments, an all-star week. Every year we also have a March Madness bracket tournament with the NCAA tournament. And most recently, we also started an esports league, which I'll be talking about coming up soon. Our single day tournaments are tournaments in sports that we don't typically offer during the regular season. So they give you an opportunity to compete in a few different sports that we don't normally offer. Ones that we ran in the past include badminton, spike ball, 3-on-3 basketball, dodgeball, softball, and singles bowling. And for the winners of all of these tournaments, we also recognize them by giving them an intramural championship shirt. Another new program that we started this past semester was actually our player recognition program, and part of that is our All-Star Week. So it runs like an All-Star Week would in any other professional league. So what we do is we put a voting system in place, and we used it to recognize the top players in each of our leagues. Those players, if they were selected, they would compete against each other in an all-star game, and we would also recognize them for their top performance by giving them exclusive All-Star Week merchandise. And lastly, to wrap up intramural sports, we do have our newest program, which is our esports league, which we started because of the situation with COVID-19. So our esports leagues, to start off, we started them in NBA 2K, Madden, and in FIFA on the PS4 and Xbox One platforms. We're definitely looking to expand this because of how popular esports is. Another thing that I do want to mention about this is that the esports leagues are really accessible because of their flexibility with scheduling and because all the competition is done at home and not inside of our facility. So as long as you have one of those systems and you have any of the games that we do offer for our leagues, then you're able to participate in them. And this for this season, we actually offer them for free because of everything going on. So I definitely recommend this if you're interested in esports and not traditional competitive sports. So that's it for intramural sports. And next, I think we're going to be going over to Michael, who will be talking about Rockwall and our Titan Outdoors program.
Hey everybody, this is Michael. I'm the Rockwall outdoor guy. Before I get really started on a lot of this stuff, I want to remind you all that there is a question and answer button at the bottom of your screen. So if you have any questions on anything that has come up or that is going to come up, make sure you throw those answers down. We are answering them throughout this presentation. So with that being said, I'll get into my area. I get real excited about this. So if I talk too fast, I apologize. I'm trying to slow down. So we'll go ahead and get started with the Rockwall. The Rockwall is part of the Student Rec Center. Literally, you walk right in and you just see a giant Rockwall. It's 30 feet tall. We have 7 top rope sections and a boulder area that you can climb at. It's free to climb. You don't even need any gear. We have all the shoes, harness, everything like that. You don't even need to know how to belay. We have Rockwall staff that is there to manage the ropes for you, keep you safe. So if it's something that you are like really into and you love climbing, like congratulations, you've got a gym on campus. If it's something that you've always wanted to try, then like come on and give it a shot. Climbing is awesome, and I think everybody should try it. If you're nervous about it, well, good news is we've got some kind of educational classes. So the first class that we have is our climbing fundamentals class. This one is completely like how to climb the rock wall. It doesn't really go over any of the belaying techniques or anything like that. It's literally how to get from the bottom to the top in the most efficient way possible. Climbing's a sport where a lot of people think you have to be like really, really strong to do. It's not the case. You just kind of have to know what you're doing a little bit. And this class gives you a little bit of that knowledge. Kind of helps put everybody at ease. If you're nervous about climbing, it's a really good way to kind of come in, take that $25 class, relieve some fears, and just get right into it. If you want to take climbing a little bit further, we have our top rope belaying class. So this is actually like how to tie into the rope, how to manage the rope. So if you have a friend that's climbing, you can belay him or her. Kind of gets a little bit more into like the safetyness of it, and gets you a little bit more involved with the climbing. If you're good with top rope belaying and you want to take it even a step further, we did just install 3 sport routes on the wall for lead climbing. So this is a little bit more of an advanced form of climbing. If you climb outside, then you've probably led climb before, but if you're wanting to kind of get where you want to climb outside, it's a really good skill to learn, especially in like the safety of a gym. With people that like can keep you safe and knowledgeable. So I would recommend just definitely taking that class and get comfortable with lead climbing in a gym. And that's it for like the classes that we offer at the Rockwall. We also do a lot of other Rockwall events kind of on a monthly basis. We have things like slackline night where we'll shut down part of the wall and put up a slackline over our crash pad so you can work on slacklining. If you've never slacklined before, it's really fun. It's like a real long, thin trampoline that's just kind of fun to hang out on. Another thing we do is crate stacking. So we literally just get, as you can see in that picture in the middle there, a bunch of crates. We hook someone up to a rope and then they just stack the crates and see how high we can go. I think our current record is like 27 or something like that. I can't quite remember it. It's pretty high. Really impressive. I get so excited every time I see people on that. And we do that monthly as well. We do other like specialty events like our Rockwall Challenge. We'll have a day where we literally just have like 30 different challenges, from kind of easier, accessible challenges to like pretty tough challenges. And the more challenges that you do, you unlock more prizes and things like that. That picture that you see on the right side of your screen is 2 people doing the buddy climb. So they had to hold on to each other and get to the top of the wall that way. So it's really fun. We do all sorts of stuff like that. We've shown some movies at the wall before. We've done, we do a LCAP challenge. So it's literally during the semester, similar to the 100-mile swim. It's if you can climb the wall, it's 100 times, which is the height of LCAP in Yosemite. So if you can climb the wall 100 times throughout the semester, then you've completed our LCAP challenge. You get a little prize bag and a t-shirt and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend the Rockwall, whether you kind of make it like the center of your fitness goals or it's just something fun to do on the side. Everybody should try it. When you're done with the Rockwall and you want to head outside, we've got a program for you too. So we go into Titan Outdoors here. This is a fairly new program, actually. It's only been around for like year and a half now. And we basically just take a bunch of trips outside. We have a bunch of variety of trips. As you can see, we've got day hikes, overnight trips. We do climbing trips. We're looking at getting into paddling trips pretty soon with some stand-up paddle boards and stuff like that. The cool thing about these trips is that you don't have to know or have anything to participate. Each trip has a different fee. So you pay the fee for the trip, and then that fee includes all the transportation to and from the location. So you meet at our rec center on the day and time of the trip, hop in our vehicles, you're done until we get back, whether that's later that day or in 5 days. Then the other thing it also includes is all the gear provided. So we have tents, backpacks, stoves, cooking ware, pots, pans, climbing gear. We literally have everything we need or you need except your clothes. So you have to provide that. We can give it everything else. So once you get on our trips, we've got all that gear. It also includes at least 2 trip leaders that have been trained with wilderness first aid and leave no trace and just outdoor skills that know how to make sure everybody has a good time and also stay safe while we're out there. And then on some trips, it even includes food. So like on our overnight trips, we provide food. On our day trips, we're not doing that yet. But on our overnight trips, it includes food. And some of the prices are really, really cheap for all of that. Oh, and it also includes any entry fees and everything. So if we're going to a national park, the entry fee for that park is included as well. So you just pay the price, show up, have fun, and then tell people about it. It's an awesome way to kind of explore the world and kind of get into the outdoor stuff. Some examples of some trips that we have done in the past is we've gone to Sequoia. It's actually not national park. We've gone to Sequoia National Forest, but they're really close. They're basically the same thing. So we've gone to Sequoia National Forest. Our spring break trip this year was a 5-day trip to the Grand Canyon, which unfortunately happened right when everything shut down, but we were super stoked for that. We've gone climbing in local areas like Texas Canyon. We've gone to Mount Rubidoux. We've gone also to this place called New Jack City. So some really cool climbing areas around. We've done some day trips like you see to the Hollywood sign, to Crystal Cove, Black Star Canyon, things like that. And we're just expanding. We do about 2 to 3 trips a month. Every month we'll have like a little day trip and at least an overnight trip. So, you know, whatever your level of comfort is in the outdoors, you can kind of hop on and do that with us. It's a lot of fun. We love our trips, and we love taking people out there. And I think that's all that I was supposed to talk about.
Michael, before you jump in, question came in, if you can answer that. How big is the bouldering wall?
The bouldering wall is, I think, 12 feet tall. The square footage of it, I don't have that off the top of my head, but if, Sydney, can you go back to the rock wall overview page? And you can kind of see a little bit of a picture of it. Yeah, so you see the rock wall on the left. The tall part is the rock wall, and then the smaller part on the right is the boulder wall. So you can see we've kind of got like a little cave area for bouldering, and then you can get around that. It's a 360-degree accessible wall. So we have some walls that are like a little bit easier and more flatter. Then we have some like overhanging sections. We route set about once every other week at this point. So there's always plenty of new challenges and stuff at the boulder wall. And we have, I should say this included, it is a 12-foot tall wall, but we have 18-inch padding around the entire area. So it's a pretty safe spot. I like to say that the rock wall is the safest area inside the rec center. If you're on a basketball court, you can twist an ankle, but you're really not going to do that in the rock wall. If you fall, you're getting caught by a rope. So that's what I like to say, at least. I don't have any data to back that up, but it's fun for me. Any other questions I need to answer before I throw this over to Allison? Sweet. Okay, I think I'm throwing it back to Allison. She's our Red Cross guru, so I'll let her take over there.
Okay, I like being called a guru, so thank you, Michael. All right, everyone, Allison's back here again, and another thing that we offer through instructional classes is a full Red Cross program. So if any of you are interested in becoming certified in CPR and AED and first aid, both or singularly, we offer those classes once a month on a Friday and a Saturday. With what's going on now, we may have to change how we deliver those classes to you, and we're working on that now. But generally, we do 3 months of training in the fall and spring semester. So on Fridays, we offer a adult and pediatric CPR class. And on Saturdays, we offer the adult and pediatric class along with first aid included. It's a one-day class. You're certified for 2 years if you successfully complete the course, and you can register at the rec center for those courses. They do sell out early in the year. If you're going into the teacher ed program or athletic training, you will need to have current CPR to get entrance into those programs. So something to think about later. The other really cool things that we offer is if you have any interest in becoming a lifeguard, we offer a full Red Cross lifeguard course. At the end of the course, it encompasses 3 weekend days, a Saturday, a Sunday, and a Saturday in the spring. And we usually do that class right around April after our spring break. That will certify you for 2 years as a lifeguard, as a Red Cross certified lifeguard. And that does include CPR and first aid for the professional rescuer. So for those of you looking for summer jobs, maybe at pools or resorts, this would be a great class for y'all to take. And in addition to that, in the spring, we offer a water safety course through the American Red Cross. And that allows you, if you successfully complete the course, to become a swim instructor with the Red Cross. And in our program, we do hire lifeguards and Red Cross and water safety instructors, because we usually, except for this summer, run a summer learn to swim program that we offer to the community. And I hire about 12 to 13 water safety instructors every summer to work at the rec to deliver our summer youth program, Learn to Swim. So that's our Red Cross overview. And
Allison, before you go on, you got a great, perfect question.
okay.
If we are already certified by the American Red Cross, can we work as a lifeguard on campus?
If you have a current lifeguard certification through the Red Cross or Ellis, you can apply. When I post a job opening, you can apply. And I do believe I will be hiring, when we return to campus, I will be hiring 2 to 3 lifeguard positions. So I will post that job once we know that we will be reopening the pool. So yes, you can become a lifeguard on campus if you have a lifeguard certification.
Perfect, thank you. And that's a great segue before we move on, that all of these areas that my colleagues and awesome Rockstar team have talked about hire students. We employ about 125 students a year, and we pay you hourly, and you can work in different areas. You can, as a student, you can work up to 20 hours a week. We keep it a little less, knowing that you all are in school as well. But each area, if you have an interest, would be open for employment. The best thing is to look at our website, asi.fullerton.edu, and all of the available jobs will be open. Currently, we are not accepting any applications as we go through this, but once we get past this and start opening campus and our facility again, there will be a chance to opening jobs. And it's something that I would constantly look at as jobs open all the time within our building as we hire so many staff members.
Get paid to go camping. Make your friends jealous. Apply for Titan Outdoors.
So this is Sanancho again. I just wanted to apologize for a little bit of the technical difficulties. So I'm going to re-show you all the opening video and then also mention our social media that you can follow us on right now. Oops, that was the wrong one. So as you can see, again, we offer so many different things for y'all to participate in, whether it's from aquatics, intramurals, rock wall, fitness, Titan Outdoors, or even getting those certifications in different Red Cross courses. You can also find us on social media. We are very active on Instagram, especially, where our handle is @TitanRecreation. We're also on Twitter as well as Facebook, but we know Instagram is typically the one that most students are utilizing. So we always have different updates on there. So be sure to give us a follow before you kind of come into campus, and even now, because we still post different fun things that we're doing virtually for all of these students. So please make sure you check that out.
Great. Well, as I said just a minute ago, that is the awesome Titan Recreation staff that I get to work with every day. I always tell them all the time, all of the good things that they do in Titan Recreation, all that is all them. All the bad things is I got in the way. So I try and stay out of the way and let these coordinators do the awesome job that they do. You can see how passionate and excited they are about recreation and being outdoors and being in the pool and fitness and all that. So we look forward to seeing you all and can't wait to welcome you back to our building. I know it's an odd time. We encourage you to get out and do some sort of activity, change your mind. We do have a partnership with NERSA, which is our National Intramural Recreation Sport Association. And what they do, it's the 2020 recreationmovement.com. Again, as Sydney mentioned, all this stuff is on our social media pages. But you could sign up to get an account. It has virtual fitness classes from all over the country. You can log your movement. You can help Fullerton move forward with as amount of minutes. I think last time I checked, we were number 2 or 3 a number of student accounts set up, so that's awesome. So we've got a lot of fun stuff. We keep changing as times are changing. It will be a little different, but it'll be fun and exciting. So we're looking forward to it. I know, Allison, did you have another point you wanted to make?
Yes, there was a question about lockers. Would you or Sydney like to handle that? Our locker, the person is asking if lockers are available.
I'll go ahead and answer that. We do have locker service available for all students. So we have day use lockers and semester lockers as well. So the day use lockers are in our locker room and also outside of those. Those lockers you're able to utilize from anytime we open to the time we close. They are only day use, so you do have to remove your materials and your items before we close each night. If you forget or anything like that, we do keep them in our lost and found for a couple weeks before we take them over to UPD, where we would send you afterwards. Our semester lockers are also available to students. Those sell out very quickly. So if we open up semester lockers or anything like that, that is something that we encourage everyone to come in right away and purchase. They're $25 for the semester, or if you wanted to go ahead and purchase one for a year, it's also $75, and that is your own locker. So you purchase it from us, you bring your own lock, and then you don't have to take your items out or anything like that. It's assigned directly to you within our Fusion software. Additionally, we also have towel service. So if you are in the pool or anything like that and you want to utilize any of our towels, we do have that service for you. It is an additional fee. It's only $10 for the semester. Those towels can be used for the showers as well, because we do have different showers in each of our locker rooms, so you can utilize that as well. If you didn't want to pay $10 for the semester and you just said, hey, I want to pay for the school year, you can do that also. It's $20 for the school year. So when you do come in with your membership in the beginning of the semester, after you've signed those waivers, whether it's through the app or maybe you forgot about it and you have some questions, we can go ahead at the front desk, help you out with that. We kind of direct you on how to sign the waivers directly through your phone, and then you can scan in, and once you're in the facility, you really have access to everything. Some of the things that are additional fees are what I've already mentioned, which is the towel service, locker service, what Marcus had mentioned in the fitness program for the paid instructional classes. Those are an additional fee, and then intramurals as well are additional fees. We also have the additional fees of our different certification courses for Red Cross, as well as some of those climbing classes that we touched on, and then those awesome Titan Outdoors trips that you may want to go on and participate. So if you didn't want to pay any additional fees and you didn't want to do any of that, you can just come in, use the cardio floor. We have treadmills, ellipticals, bikes. We have a spin class, spin studio. We have racquetball courts. We have badminton time, volleyball time on the courts as well. You can come in, play with open rec with your friends for some basketball. We also have our free drop-in fitness classes like Marcus had mentioned as well. Those classes are offered throughout the semester all day long. So you have that different option also. So other than that, you do have a lot of variety for what you can choose from, and we encourage everyone to just try something out. So if you're not afraid of the rock wall, I've always encouraged my staff that, hey, before you graduate, get to the top of the wall. It's a fun little thing to do. I've encouraged them, go in and take an aquatics class, go take aqua boot camp. It's a killer workout. It's something that we really love to do. I think we've all taken it as a professional staff, and Allison has really whooped us into shape doing that class. So we do offer so many different things that we all want you to participate in. Again, follow us on social media at Titan Recreation. You'll see more updates from us throughout the summer with what we're going to be doing virtually for you all, and we want to hear you as well. So we do put polls up there that you can answer and get back to us. Okay.
All right, thank you so much for all of this great information. And I just want to say thank you to the Titan Recreation Center staff. And as you can see, there's so many resources for you as a student, especially as an incoming student. You're going to be able to use these facilities. These are available to you. And it's just great to get, your physical and mental health well, so you're prepared for your courses, and so you're doing good. Overall, as a student, we want you to be healthy and productive while you are with us as a Titan. So just wanted to leave this time for Q&A, additional Q&A. We are still here to answer that for you. So if you have any questions, please put that in the chat box. As you can see down below, we have our friendly staff here available to answer that. We still see that there's a lot of participants on this webinar. So any of those additional questions you have, let us know. Also, another thing I wanted to mention is that this will be recorded. So a great thing that we've been doing within our the Office of Outreach and Recruitment is that every Friday we have webinars. So we have had webinars on orientation, on financial aid, on the next steps after you apply to Cal State Fullerton, accept your admissions offer. What are those next steps? So we have actually webinars on all of that. We've recorded them, and it's from staff from those departments who have, you know, participated and answered questions and provided really great PowerPoints on all those topics that you are interested in. So if you visit our fullerton.edu Welcome Day website, you'll be able to view all of the webinars that are recorded, and you'll also be able to see the upcoming webinars that we have. So for example, next Friday at 11 o'clock, they're always at 11, we'll be having another webinar for our students who are dreamers, our dreamer students. So if you are a student or you have any that might identify with as a dreamer, please let them know. So we're going to highlight some great resources for our dreamer students. And so it looks like we might have some questions coming in, right? Let's see. All right, so we have a couple questions here. So does Fullerton provide any nursing or medical programs? Yes, we do have a nursing program. Typically, that is for our freshmen that come in if they apply for a nursing program. Typically, they don't bring on transfers unless you already have an associate's degree in nursing and you're already an RN and you want to get a bachelorette. But we do have nursing programs. We do have medical programs as well. In fact, if you go on our Welcome Day website, you'll be able to see on our Welcome Day, which would have been April 18th, but we actually did it virtually. We had all of our 8 colleges participate in webinars. So from the Natural Sciences and Mathematics College, from Health and Human Development College, we had all of those great representatives and staff and faculty highlight their medical programs and highlight the different health programs that they have on our campus. So you can actually view those webinars and get more information through that. And another thing I wanted to mention is if you follow us on CSUF Outreach, that is our Instagram. So we post a lot of great information on our Instagram as well. Just more information about these upcoming webinars, some helpful tips along the way as you're preparing for your first year, as even if you're just interested in transferring or planning, you know, the following year to come to Cal State Fullerton, we provide a lot of helpful tips through that as well. And so I see we have a little bit more time here, so if any of the staff wants to add anything else from our Student Recreation Center, please do so, or we'll just hang tight for any questions that might come through.
Yeah, I'll just, you know, kind of wrap it up that we know this is challenging and difficult times, and not sure how we will eventually reopen. To let you all know that once we have the ability to open, we'll reopen in a safe environment for everyone to get some sort of workout in. It may not be what it was, I think, March 13th or so when we left the building, but we will have safety measures in place and we will have equipment open. We may have some reservation systems, but our plan is to get back up and running as soon as possible with the health and safety of our students. I know there was a question about guest passes. We do sell those for $10 a day. And our rec center is also open to faculty and staff members. They can also purchase memberships with us. And so we just look forward to seeing you. Please come and visit. We would much rather have this in our building and give you a tour. There is a virtual tour on the website, that, the campus website, that you can go in and be in the lobby and kind of see the rock wall Michael spoke about, and some other areas you can click around in the meantime. But stay in touch with us on our social media, download the app. We use that to communicate. There's announcements that can go through that. And again, once we look at reopening and opening jobs, we'll have those on asi.fullerton.edu. We'll have all of our jobs under student employment, And with that, we can kind of wrap it up if there's any other questions. And thank you again for your time this morning. Enjoy the weekend and look forward to seeing you all on campus, hopefully sooner rather than later. Back over to you, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Yes, and before we wrap it up, since we have a little bit more time, I wanted to share my screen here and show you all who are participating today what our Welcome Day website looks like. So this is a bit of what our website looks like. And so it's at fullerton.edu Welcome Day. And so we had, typically this would have been an event that we had in person where we have over 10,000 students and families come. But what we had to do due to COVID-19 was, develop this really great resource for you all. So if you go through all the different tabs, you can see here, Explore CSUF. So what you are watching today is part of our Explore CSUF series, so which we will have every Friday. And so we have our virtual tours. And so you can take our virtual campus tour, our housing virtual tour. And then right here on this tab, you can check out our webinar series. So these are some of the ones I mentioned. So CSUF Bound, this was our first one that we launched on March 27th. And really great information about how to, accept admissions offer, which at this point I'm sure you all have if you are coming for fall 2020. Funding your education. So our financial aid partners were able to host this. It was really, really great information about all the everything you need to know about financial aid. Student life and leadership, really good if you're interested in getting involved on campus, if you're interested in kind of building your professional development on campus and different ways to get through fraternity, sorority life, sports clubs, community service, leadership programs. We have over 350 organizations on campus. Choosing CSUF, why our students choose to become Titans. So really great webinar highlighting those resources. Our housing experience, a lot of students typically have questions about that. So our great housing and residential staff were able to highlight their facilities and the different ways to get involved through housing. And if you are local within, Irvine area, we have our Irvine Center for our students who are further down south, Southern Orange County. So really great stuff. Also, since we're in a virtual world now, right, with everything going on, tips and tricks for online learning, how to manage these online classes, how to study for, your finals coming up, how to study and maintain good grades while you're in this virtual setting. So really good tips that we shared as well through this webinar. So continue to stay up to date with us, and we're really excited to continue providing you with these resources, and we hope that you follow us on our Instagram, and so we're just really excited. So thank you again, and we're going to end a little bit early since I don't think we have any other questions that came through, but I'll stop sharing my screen here. But we just want to say thank you so much, and we appreciate you for spending your afternoon with us, and I think we're good, right?
Hey, Nicole, there is a question on intramurals. If Jordan can look at the Q&A or if someone else can look at that and answer that question.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, so for our esports leagues, the ones we currently offered were just in sports games. I know that esports is it expands into a lot of other games like things like Fortnite or different team shooter games and a lot of different types of games kind of encompass what esports is. They're definitely something that we're looking to expand into because I know that sports games only cater to certain people. But if you are interested in other games and other competitive esports games, they're definitely something that we're looking into including in the future once we start to grow and develop the esports program here.
Thanks, Jordan. I also just wanted to mention really quickly that the current remote services we're offering for y'all, I know we kind of went through things pretty quickly, but we do have virtual drop-in fitness classes going on right now. So actually our Zumba class just finished from 11 a.m. today. So if you wanted to have access to that, you can do that currently. If you go to our website, titanrecreation.fullerton.edu, you can actually register yourself. You don't have to have an EDU email for that. It's open to everyone right now. So if you just want to use your Gmail, you go to that website, you register, and you can sign up for your different classes that we offer. So every day we have so many different, I think we have like 5 or 6 different classes, but it ranges from the Zumba, yoga, fitness, abs boot camp, guts, butts, and thighs, and I think another one that I might be forgetting, but we still have that as well. We're also still offering on our social media. Michael's working on some awesome video series for Rockwall, for Titan Outdoors. Allison's also working on video series for aqua boot camp style things that you can do in the water if you have a pool currently at home or on dry land. And then you have Jordan with the esports. So we do have various remote services for you as well right now. And if you think of any ideas and you want to, send them to us in a DM on Instagram, feel free. We love hearing from y'all and getting those ideas and seeing if we can move forward with any of them.
That's great. Thank you so much, Sydney. Yeah, lots of great opportunities, right? Even though we're virtual, still get your fitness on, get your workout on. It's we want you to be as healthy as possible, and just have fun also. It doesn't have to be always about making sure you're the most fit. We want you to just have fun with it as well and use these resources. So we're really excited to hopefully meet you, and if not right now in this virtual world, continue to provide these resources for you. So thank you again, everybody, for participating in this webinar today, and I think we're all good to go. So I appreciate it, and if you have any questions, just use those websites that we refer to, and you can contact. Our contact information should be from Outreach and Recruitment. Our information should be on our website, and from Titan Recreation Center staff as well. So thank you again. All right, have a good